To this live broadcast. Now, our top story tonight. President-elect William Ruto has nominated outgoing National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, Uasin Gishu Woman Representative Gladys Shollei, and UDA Secretary General Veronica Maina as his representatives in the powerful assumption of the Office of President Committee. Now, the trio will work alongside Head of Public Service Joseph Kinyua, who chairs the committee.
I, Wafula Chebukati, Chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, hereby declares that Ruto William Samoei of ID number 6847208 has been duly elected as the president.
In readiness to assume the office of a presidency, President-elect William Ruto is said to have nominated 3 representatives to the Committee of Assumption of Office. Outgoing National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, UDA Secretary General Veronica Maina, and Uasin Gishu Woman Representative Gladys Shollei will represent the President-elect in the powerful committee. The roles of the assumption to the Office of President Committee include facilitating the handing over process by the outgoing President to the President-elect, organize for the security of the President-elect, organize for the necessary facilities and personnel for the President-elect, coordinate the briefings of a President-elect by relevant public officers, facilitate communication between the outgoing President and the President-elect, prepare the program and organize for the swearing-in ceremony, and carry out any other activity necessary for the performance of its functions. The committee is chaired by the Secretary to the Cabinet, whose alternate in the 2022 context is Head of Public Service Joseph Kinyua, the Attorney General Kihara Kariuki, the Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry responsible for matters relating to the registration of persons and immigration, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, the Principal Secretary in the Interior Ministry, Dr. Karanja Kibicho, Treasury PS Julius Muya, Foreign Affairs Permanent Secretary Ambassador Macharia Kamau, Information PS Esther Koimet, Devolution PS Mika Pawon, and PS Josfeta Mkobe of Heritage and Culture. The security detail of the President-elect and his deputy was enhanced immediately after the declaration. But what exactly are the powers of a President-elect? Clause 11 of the Assumption of the Office of President Act states that the President-elect shall, in consultation with the committee, carry out such preparations as may be necessary for the purpose of assuming office. 2. The President-elect may, in carrying out preparations under subsection 1, request in writing for such information from a public officer as the President-elect may consider necessary. 3. A public officer from whom information is requested under subsection 2 shall provide the information within a reasonable time. 4. A public officer who fails to comply with the provisions of this section commits an offence and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 1 million shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years or to both. The committee will be convening in the coming days, even as Azimio la Umoja moots on its move to the Supreme Court to challenge the presidential election outcome. John Jacob Curia, Easy Friday.